Hutton House can help you find a great employee. We have had the opportunity as an employment services program at Hutton House to pre-screen that individual, to know what their strengths are, to accommodate for weaknesses or challenges in the workplace.
In employment services, we provide service to youth and adults with disabilities who are looking for work in competitive employment in the community. So we do that through a number of different ways, including pre-screening of applicants, job readiness workshops, as well as human resources support for employers.
In regards to how we assist with staffing and definitely being a complement to an HR department, especially for small businesses, I would go back to pre-screening. So we've spent the time with these individuals to know what's going to assist in making the position a success.
They have what I could call a great pre-screening process that identifies individuals that is a perfect match for your place.
Our goal is to find and keep the job for the individual and provide the employer with a great staff member. Job carving, as I've learned about it, is making the match. It's knowing your community as an employment specialist and knowing your participant or your client as an individual. Finding that right spot, talking to your client, meeting with your client, doing pre-screening, trying to link those two parties together, and really focusing on the strengths or the interests of that individual with the needs of the employer.
Job carving really is a unique part of our services at Hutton House. A lot of referrals come our way because they know that we're very good at job carving and finding the right job for the person.
We approach job carving in a way that we could find a place for someone that we could depend on to take care of the front of house side of things at Fire Roasted. And when we met Rhonda, we knew immediately that she would fit amazingly in that position, and she did.
There are several avenues that Hutton House has. There's a volunteer program. There's workshops that could help them learn skills going to the job, whether that's literacy, cash training, whether it would be something, what's called a job trial.
Job support is spending time with the person, maybe teaching the person how to do the job duties in the beginning, or it could also be the support worker may go out and perform the jobs prior to the person coming in, so the support worker has a good idea of what the job is.
Some employers that we approach would love to hire somebody, they just don't have the financial capacity at the time. So that's when we would access subsidy or training incentive dollars to help with that person during their training period.
At the time that I had my accident, I couldn't really afford to hire an employee. I wouldn't normally have an employee then. So I think the subsidies help both the employer and the employee. Subsidies allow Shannon full-time steady work and the ability to learn something that she probably wouldn't learn otherwise.
Wage subsidy is definitely an asset for some of the employers, especially for people that have been out of the workforce for several years or have never started the workforce. So this gives the employer a good opportunity to understand their skills and abilities and see how they do, as well as the employee to understand what it's like to work back in the workforce.
Hutton House provides a value-added service of the pre-screening of employees, job readiness workshops, as well as on-the-site job coaching for as long as it takes for that person to be successful in the job.
We really make a concerted effort to make sure that we're getting a good match for the person and for the employer. And once we have that, the employer will know that we will have reliable, dependable employees. We'll be offering them a service that they can avail themselves within their own company if they wish. So I think it's the depth of the service that we provide.
An employer that is interested in working with Hutton House, we're a phone call away. We're an email away. We're a job fair away. We are out in the community, and we are always there to help.